Hi. All right. Today's video, this is my second video, and I'm going to be talking to you about being there for your significant other while they're in the hospital, one of the most vulnerable states that they're in. And so I also want to speak to you a little bit. I am not going to be wearing makeup, or I know you see all these videos where the women look all beautiful and they've got their hair done just right. This is me. And actually, this is me all the time. I don't put on airs. I don't put on makeup. I don't do my hair just pretty. I'm not that type of girl. I'm down home. I prefer to be that way. I'm the type of person, either you like me or you don't. But especially when you're helping to support somebody who has cancer, it's just not, you just don't have time for it anyway. Every now and then you may catch me in a face makeup because we got a doctor's appointment or whatever. But naturally, I go all natural. All right, with that being said, so yesterday I was up at the hospital early with my husband because he had his swallow test and he had some lines that were coming out, and the nurse went to give him heparin. Now, heparin is really good if you're going to be in the bed 24/7 and you're not moving. It helps prevent blood clots. Very important. It is a very important medicine. But here's the thing. My husband had already been up and moving. He gets up, he goes to the bathroom. He's been getting up and going to PT, and he's been getting up and trying to walk the halls a little bit with his walker. So I didn't feel like he needed to be getting his heparin anymore. And the nurse pretty much shut me down and told me I was wrong. This is where you need to stand the ground. And my husband did not understand that since he was up and moving, that he really didn't need the heparin, at least on a daily basis. And he was just, lift up his shirt and let's give him the shot. So my suggestion to you, today's suggestion is know what your loved one is getting, and find out all the pros and the cons about it, and find out that, is this a medication that they really, really need? Or is it something that they could possibly go without and there's not going to be any, definite consequences for not taking it? The reason why I say that is because the flip side to the heparin is that my husband has wounds that are trying to heal. So yes, on one hand, it's good because we don't want him to get a blood clot. Not so good because he does have open wounds that we're trying to get to heal. So if we can lay off the medication on it, and that medication, we can get those wounds to heal maybe a little quicker. So it's just being able to speak up for them if they don't know, because sometimes they are in a vulnerable position. They've lost all their clothes. They're subject to all kinds of tests, and all the people that come in and come out of their room, they're not in their own safe space. They're in a space that is no longer theirs. So they feel that anybody that comes in, that's their space coming, and so they need to have a voice to say, hey, you know, is this necessary? And my husband, he's usually a pretty, strong, independent man, but right now he's very vulnerable. And so you got to be able to stand up and say, no, he doesn't need that, or she don't need that. Let's talk about this. Is this something we can hold off on? Let me talk to the doctor and see if maybe we can change this medication, because they may not be able to say it for themselves. All right? I am trying to get my channel up and running. Please like and subscribe and share this video if you know somebody else who's dealing with this as well. And I look forward to doing another video soon. Thank you. Have a great day.